Hello, 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 hello. Adam here, AP Guitar. I'm here to show you something that is in between a single note and in between a chord. Can you guess what it is? It's probably in the title. I probably came up with a really fun title. Double stops. So technically a chord is 3 or more notes, and then a single note is of course 1 note. So double stops right in the middle. Now, these are great to play with, and also just to learn about harmony, because they are all harmonies. When we're playing 2 notes, they are 2 separate notes played together and they create a harmony. I always figured the best way to show you this is to show you all of the double stops in the C major scale. So you go through the C major scale, which is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, and then C again. And for each one of those notes, you add a separate note on top to make them double stops. Now, they won't all be major, they won't all be minor, because there is a certain formula that we have called the harmonized major scale, in which the first chord is major, second's minor, third's minor, fourth's major, fifth's major, sixth is minor, seventh is diminished, but we can play that in a double stop. We would play that as minor because it's more connected to a minor chord than a major. And then, of course, the 8th note is C. It's the same as the first one. So look, that is a formula that I've just really quickly sped through there. I have older videos on that. What you could do to remember, and this is what I do as well, is that chord 1 or note 1 of the major scale, 4 and 5 are major. The others can all be minor. Okay, let me show you what I'm actually talking about. So look, let's play the C major scale on the B string. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Those are our root notes. And all we have to do then is create the harmony, i.e. add the second note onto each one of those root notes. Is it a major? Is it going to be a major double stop harmony? Or is it going to be a minor one? The first one's major. Because we're in the open position, we're just going to play the open high E here. So this one's a little bit different than the others. These are all on the B and the high E string. Okay, then we're going to go to the next note, which is D. Use your second finger. D is fret number 3. And this is going to, third finger on fret number 3. This is going to be a minor. So the minor is where the note on the high E is not next to it. There's a space, fret space in between. So in this case, specifically, it's fret number 1. Okay, the third chord was E, C, D, E. We go up 2 frets to find E, and again, it's minor. So that same shape will be played. The next one is F. F is right next to E because E doesn't have a sharp, so it will only be 1 fret above. And this time it's major. So look, it was minor here because we were playing the minor third note, which would be in a minor chord. Here, it's higher because it's a major third, which is higher than a minor third. Okay, then from F, we're going to go to G. That's major as well. Remember 1, 4, and 5 are major. Okay, then A is minor, so I'm going to switch back. Then B was minor because it was diminished. Same shape. And then C again. So what I do is, apart from the first chord where we can't, the thing in common is that my first finger is always on the high E string. Then depending on whether it's a major or a minor double stop, sometimes I use my third finger, sometimes I use my second. Third finger for a minor. Oh, third finger for a minor. Second finger for a major. That's it. That's how you harmonize the major scale in double stops. And I hope that that has been of some help. If you would like to learn any more about my video courses or my one-to-one lessons or my video coaching, then please visit www.apguitar.co.uk. I'll be glad to have a chat with you and just see what your goals are, and as to whether or not I would be a good fit for you. In the meantime, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and leave a comment if you if you have any questions. All right, take care. See you at the next one.